It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A pizza delivery driver has been robbed at gunpoint at Barnsley overnight. The 19-year-old drove to Northville Road just before 8:30, where he was confronted by two men who demanded money. They fled with a small amount of cash and fired a shot into the air as they ran off. No one was injured. Police hold concerns for a man who's gone missing from his East Maitland home. Guy Ritchie was last seen at his home on Knowles Street on Saturday afternoon. His family contacted police after he failed to show up for a close relative's birthday party. Joanne Elliott from police headquarters says they're concerned for the 32-year-old's welfare because he suffers from a medical condition.
They have been in the Salamander Bay area yesterday afternoon, and he's described as being about 167 centimetres tall with a thin build and brown hair. He's thought to be travelling in a red Nissan Pathfinder. Now that has New South Wales registration plates AHT88T. Anyone's information about his whereabouts is urged to contact 000.
A Fullerton Cove man is recovering from serious burns following an incident at a wedding reception near Foster. The 28-year-old ended up in a fire following an altercation on Saturday night, with police looking into whether another wedding guest threw him into the flames. He's recovering in the John Hunter Hospital. No charges have been laid. Residents in the Hunter are encouraged to make submissions to a new cost of living committee. The Labor Caucus Committee forms a part of Labor's policy development program aimed at gaining a first-hand insight into some of the specific cost of living pressures faced by the community. Shortland MP Jill Hall says the aim is to formulate policy which relates directly to the feedback from the community.
I hear it every day, people ringing me my office and telling me that their cost of living is going up and they're finding it harder to pay for the essential things in life. So we want to hear from people, and then when we hear from people, we're going to develop policies that will address the issues that people raise with us.
Nearly 100,000 homes around Newcastle and Lake Macquarie will be the first in the state to receive fibre to the node technology as work on the national broadband network continues. Work is underway in 61 suburbs as part of the next phase of a national trial of the technology. Cessnock City Council have met with Roads and Maritime Services to discuss a significant increase in traffic on Frame Drive and its impact on Frame Drive Bridge at Abermain. The increased traffic comes as a result of the opening of the Hunter Expressway and has caused severe damage to a number of structural elements on the bridge. Cessnock Mayor Bob Pinsent says as it stands, the bridge needs to be completely replaced.
I think with the current situation, the bridge needs to be replaced. So instead of a wooden structure, it needs to be a concrete structure so that the life of the bridge is extended.
Now with sport, Belinda De Los Heras.
The Newcastle Jets have been forced to settle for a 1-1 draw with Melbourne City following yesterday's epic second-round clash. Striker Edson Montano's header in the 62nd minute had the Jets ahead, but an impressive late equaliser from City superstar David Villa salvaged Melbourne's match. Jets coach Phil Stubbins says it's a missed opportunity.
They were fortunate, but I think at the end of the day, in reflection of the full game, it was probably a fair result. But having said that, we had a couple of very good chances there towards the two-thirds of the game gone, which would probably have buried the game, but wasn't meant to be.
Meanwhile, the Jets women have had better luck, pulling off a convincing 5-1 victory over the Western Sydney Wanderers to climb into the W League top 4. Catherine Reynolds, Georgia Humondale and captain Emily Van Egmond found the net, with vice-captain Tara Andrews contributing a double to the score sheet. And Melbourne Cup plans for Newcastle Mayor Lucia Valentino have received a boost after her promising third in Saturday's Caulfield Cup. That's sport. I'm Belinda De Los Heras.
2 NURFM News Time coming up to 26 to 7.